Well, hello there again, everybody.
Hi.
The off season is actually the busiest season for the guys that do this kind of stuff right here. So we're back at it again.
Yep.
We got a couple of rookies that are about to join us right now, and then one that's going to join us a little bit afterwards whenever we are through with them, and we're about to find out, about these people. You excited, Amber?
I am always excited. You know that, though.
What have you been doing?
Chilling. It's been a fun day. So I'm happy to be here, and for the rest of the day to be over there.
That's right. That's right. Although I live in Central and you live in Eastern, so it's not as early for us.
That's true. It's late for us old people, so we're just gonna do this thing, knock it out.
And not gonna lie, like the two people we have on, usually I introduce people when they're coming on and give them like a big introduction. And these are two people that, to be honest with you, and that's the reason why we're having them on here, is like I don't know a lot about these two people, to be honest. And that's what we're here for, though. We're here to learn about these people, here to let the managers be able to see them and what they've got and what they got to offer when it comes to the Schmoedown. And so let's bring them on. I'm going to let them introduce themselves when they get up here. How you guys doing?
Hi, good.
So, ladies, go for it. Introduce yourselves.
Yes, my name is Imon. The channel name for YouTube is Imon Snow. That's my name right there. This is my friend.
And I'm Abby Corinne. So we're super excited to be here. Excited to hang out and talk with you guys.
That's awesome. We're excited to see you ladies in the draft. It's going to be super cool this year.
Yeah, but we understand, like, we're extreme rookies. I don't know. Like, we understand that you don't
Ultra mega rookies of 2021.
Yeah.
It's
So
just what
it
it
makes sense.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that. Get your name out there. I mean, this is going to be super fun regardless. You get to learn a lot about the Schmoedown.
Oh, yeah.
How long have you ladies been working on your channel?
I started it about 5 years ago now. Almost maybe 6 years. Getting close on
5.5.
Yeah.
Let's go in between.
Yeah. And then you joined in 3. Has it been 3 years?
3.5.
Yeah.
About that.
So we've been here. We've been doing. We're settled in what we're doing, but like this is completely new. And, I mean, exciting.
But it is. It's super exciting. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that. That's awesome.
Yeah, I mean, that sounds good.
What made you start reacting? What put you into all that?
I've always been a big movie buff, big movie fan. I originally started this to do movie reviews. Jeremy Johns, Chris Stuckman were like the big names that for me, I was like, these are the people I look up to. I'd like to do that. And then I started seeing reactions to The Walking Dead and I think Game of Thrones. And I was like, that's fun too. So I was like, which way do I go? And it became a place where it's like, I know we're both on the same page, but when I was younger, being into like manga and anime and, Marvel, like that wasn't really cool.
Comic books and everything.
Yeah. So, in my family would be kind of on me, like, why do you like this weird stuff? And it's just like, I wanted to create a space where we could all kind of get together, talk about our favorite movies, TV shows, anime, and it turned into that. It was a hobby at first, but we're here. So
that's awesome.
Yeah. I personally think what you guys are doing is great because, like, unfortunately, I know at the very beginning of, like, say, when geek culture and stuff like that, and like with Star Wars, obviously, I love Star Wars, the poster behind me, things like that, and like MCU, like you brought up, like sometimes it doesn't feel like if you're a girl or a woman and you want to like some of those things, it doesn't seem as welcoming at times and stuff like that. So like you two getting in the space and actually going out there and putting out stuff that you really like, with the anime and stuff like that, I feel is, pretty good. Like, do y'all feel kind of the same way? Do y'all think that maybe y'all are opening doors for others to want to do the same thing you do?
I think so, for sure. And Imon and I, we've had these conversations before. It's just like there's not really that much representation of women of color, and when it comes to like nerdy things like this, or it's like it's negative for us. It's almost like taboo, but we have been really feeling our fans and they appreciate that there's this space where people you don't normally see liking anime or movies in general, like comic movies and stuff. So it's just really, it has become a big community, and people, I think, like this refreshing take on it, like two people that you don't normally see. So, but yeah, it's been a lot of fun getting to know people and sharing this experience, I think.
I like that a lot. Like, I like what you said about, seeing more women of color in reacting, because you're right. You're starting to see more, but it's moving slowly. So thank you for being two of those people. That's awesome. Let's see. Now, is there a series or episode of something that you've reacted to that's like particularly memorable?
I mean, everything.
All of it.
I think we really enjoyed Breaking Bad. We were one of the lucky few who hadn't watched the show. So people were like, you got to react to it. And we did. And luckily we were able to watch from season 1 to the end. So all of that is on YouTube.
And Better Call Saul too. Rolling into Better Call Saul was just another really monumental show, I think, for us, because you don't expect to have these feelings when you see these people in situations. You're like, oh dang, like let me take a step back and breathe. Like I relate to this. I don't know.
I think like probably Ozymandias, that reaction. If you're familiar with Breaking Bad, I mean that's a big episode. Yeah. But we were weeping. we were weeping. I mean, it was like whoa. So we have several, I think, favorite reaction moments. I think that's definitely one of them for us.
Yeah,
I like that.
I think why I was saying like everything in general is because I feel like we have this connection with characters, and like everyone does kind of, like there's the character you root for, or, the character that you really despise or whatever. But I think the thing Imon and I have really taken heart to is seeing the bad guys, seeing the good guys, watching them through their journeys, and you get these feelings. So there are moments where we cry or like we're extremely upset. We left on an anime the other night, just like so low because someone had died in the show. We're just like, oh my gosh, I just can't. I have to go home and like decompress. I have to eat some ice cream or something.
Like you feel it in your soul. It's just like, hold on, I can't deal with this. I need a moment or a few moments. Oh, I feel.
Like a week of, just being depressed.
Right now, like, it might be me taking a wild guess here, but like if you get drafted into the Movie Trivia Schmoedown, well, I'm going to take a wild guess, and maybe it's going to be for like the IG division, the Inner Geekdom, with all the like comic books and stuff like that style movies. Or are y'all going actually for like singles and like the regular movies and stuff?
I think we'd like to do the Inner Geekdom if we do get drafted and all of that, like for the future. Because like this is going to be like, again, this is so new for us. So we're looking at singles and the team. Team is what we would like to be on.
Teams for sure.
Yeah, but we do we love the Lord of the Rings, like Harry Potter,
sci-fi. Like I mean, to be selfish to myself, like I wish I could see. I mean, I want to be an Inner Geek. I think that's a goal for me. But I've definitely trivia has never been my strongest suit so far, but like I definitely have been studying more. Like even when like Eric, our friend, who everyone knows, Eric Rodriguez, Nerd Chronic. He's just like, hey, we really want to get you into this draft, and I'm just like, we were just like, okay, we'll give it a try. But I've, at least on my part, I've really been like trying to study. So like each night I've been watching at least 2 movies, and I'm writing down like the actors, who they are, little things in the movie. I'm just like, okay, he's fighting. This is a song playing in that song. So I've been trying to like, because I think it would be fun to get ourselves into Inner Geekdom. Whenever anyone wants to take a shot on us.
Right.
Yeah.
So like mainly like coming in, wanting to like dabble in some teams and stuff like that. And I feel like for like new players, that's like a really good way to try to come in, because like if you get put on a team with say an experienced player, they can help you out a lot and everything else. So like that's not a bad move. Now I've been asking a lot of the new people, the new rookies coming in trying to be drafted. There's going to be something implemented this year that's never been there before, which is they're going to be doing basically like a minor league. It's going to be its own show, but it's going to still be the movie trivia and stuff. So like if you didn't get drafted in the main draft, on Friday coming up in a few days, would you be up to like going in there and getting your dipping your toes in the water there and seeing where you can go?
I think
Yeah.
so. Yeah. I mean, why not get the experience where you can and meet more people?
Yeah.
Mhm.
I think we've been watching a lot of Schmoedown lately, like going back and like it's like I think especially you've been really writing things down and stuff, but I've been like watching and trying to answer questions like as if I'm there. So I'm like, damn, like, we've started it. I want to keep doing this. Like, so if it's like the minor leagues, put us in there. We'll work our way up.
Yeah,
I've been having fun just on my own. Like
Mhm.
I'm in my own head, like doing like guessing what,
Yeah.
and I'm like, damn, I knew that or I didn't know that. So it's like what is it? The bug. It's like you've been bit by the
Schmoedown
bug.
bug.
So
Welcome. Once it gets you, you're like, you're never leaving. It's done. Welcome home.
and then like it's been awesome too. So it's like, what the heck?
Yeah, but like I think that's been the biggest thing is, I mean, we've been on a couple different podcasts, but just like how welcoming everyone has been, and they're just like, no, you're gonna do great, and like, or no, someone was in that exact spot and they know how you feel, and like you literally just fit the community, and then look where you are. Like we were introduced to the Rachel Cushing, and we're just like, oh, she literally was just like, meh, I guess I'll try it out, and now look at her. So it's like, there's hope. For us.
Oh, yeah.
That's a great example to actually use. Yeah. Cause I mean, she kind of, she was afraid of coming out there and being in the spotlight and everything. And she finally said yes. And then, like you said, like she grew into, if not the best, one of the best female competitors that the Schmoedown's ever had. And so one of the things I'll say is like, I know Christian Harloff's trying to do it a lot, and we have gotten more and more women competitors and stuff like that into the Schmoedown, but it probably hasn't gotten to the level of what he's like wanting to have. So to be honest with you, just like I was saying earlier about your, doing your reactions and stuff and making it seem cool for, even the little girls and like women and stuff to be like, oh man, we're all up into this like anime. I didn't know, like, I thought I was like the only girl out here. But you have that opportunity in the Schmoedown to come in and show that, hey, there's like women and women of color or whatever that could show up and be part of this and do a good job.
Yeah.
So, I mean, are y'all excited about that proposition?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's good to see, because like I know when we were younger, it's like a different story. You can't look up and be like, oh, I can see myself in that character. Like I think normally kids have big imaginations, so you're like, you see Superman, you're Superman. It doesn't matter what color he is or whatever. But I think representation does matter, because like you're bringing up, it is. I think it's nice if someone was like, no, I can't be on the Schmoedown because, well, I haven't seen someone that looks like me. We get in our heads. Yeah. But it's like it's true. It's real. So I think that is something for us to really think about. And we get messages like that too.
Yeah,
We'll get like, it's nice to see me on screen, like to see, like they'll say like, we're like them, like they're not alone. So it's real. It's real.
Oh yeah. Own that. Like that's something really important. I just love what you're saying about representation mattering, and you're going to bring a lot more people into this, especially if you get drafted, or even into the minor leagues. Think about all the people that follow you, and then they're going to get to see a new side of you doing trivia. That's going to be awesome.
Yeah,
I mean,
I'm going too.
Yeah.
So just a little bit about you guys. Where are y'all from? Like, here in the States and stuff, or where are y'all located?
Well, we're in Portland, Oregon, and I am from Portland, born and raised, good old West Coast.
Nice.
You're originally from
the West Coast.
I mean, where?
I'm from California, from the Bay Area. Born there, left when I was, not by choice, but I was 13, and we moved to Texas, Corpus Christi, Texas, for 9 months. Then we went to Oregon, where we are now. So, yeah.
Wow.
West side of it all, never central, or I guess Texas is south central. I don't know.
But yeah,
I'm not good with that.
We're on the other side of the country, so we understand. We're really far away from you. We'll just wave from over here.
It's like pitch black over there for you guys, right?
Yeah. It sure is.
Now, when like, let's just say everything goes great, right? You get drafted. Both of your names are called on Friday. You get drafted even to whatever factions or whatever. And so you're officially part of the Schmoedown. We do know the first part of the year is going to be digital, but a little bit later than that, it's going to become to where they're probably going to start doing tapings and stuff in LA. Are y'all going to be like super excited to go there and be part of that?
Absolutely. I mean, just watching some of the live matches, you feel the vibe from the audience, and it's just like going in there with the character, whether you're a villain or a good guy, you're just like, what's up? I'm here. Let's go. Like, take off the shades, ready to rumble. I don't know. I think that's so exciting.
It's a lit atmosphere, honestly. Like we both actually went to the same exact live show in Atlanta this past year, and it's crazy. So I'm looking forward to that. I really, really hope that happens for you. I want to see this.
Yeah, it's super exciting. I think it's kind of interesting that y'all brought up the live events and stuff, because some people would probably be super nervous just about going to a studio and whatnot, you know, and doing that kind of thing. And you guys are like already looking at live events, already jumping up into that level. You know what I'm saying? Saying like how cool it would be to be part of that. Now, I'm not saying that you're trying to brag or nothing. I'm not saying that you're bragging. I'm just saying it's kind of cool that y'all are actually kind of excited about the live stuff and everything else. Like a lot of people are super nervous just to be in a room, but to be out there with the crowds, that's a different story. But it's good to know that y'all are looking forward to something like that.
But easing into it, like doing the online stuff, getting used to Schmoedown, obviously. But
oh yeah, absolutely. It helps to be behind a camera, so I feel you. So now I'm really curious. You know, you were talking about Inner Geekdom, Abby, Imon. I want to know if you could pick a favorite movie out of all of those things. I know I heard Marvel, but I mean, and this could be really anything. Don't even stick with Inner Geekdom. You don't want to pick a favorite movie, something you really want to answer some questions about.
Are you going to ask me questions right now? Because then I'm going to say like, I mean, Clifford.
We leave all the trivia Schmoedown stuff to the professionals.
Yes.
Ideally, like Lord of the Rings or like Middle Earth would be, I mean, for both of us, because that's something we both grew up with and kind of had to hide. Like, we're the Lord of the Ring nerds. We make little, like, Gollum noises. I don't know. We're nerds about it. We are. But I would really like to go into sci-fi but I just have to, and again, I'm rewatching movies and writing stuff down, but like Predator, Alien, even going into like Mad Max, Waterworld, those are movies that I grew up with. So it's like having that kind of, or testing my knowledge in that I think would be fun. But again, I'm studying again. So it's like, give me like one more week.
Well, I mean, I would sit down and watch those movies with you.
Oh, yeah. If you're on the West Coast, I mean.
Listen, we may or may not do some watch-alongs here. So, I mean, it seems like a wheelhouse for everybody.
Really
Could be
fun.
I do have, like, because I know y'all have, like, you know, you have a big fan out there, obviously. You kind of mentioned him earlier. He did send in a Streamlab, which we are taking, and we just don't have them pop up on the screen because of we're not super fancy. It's from Nerd Chronic, and it's happy to see Imon and the best SD shows we have. Two great people who I hope we see more of in the community. And I got, man, already, like, short period of time, I'm gonna be totally honest with you. Like, I'm already kind of like, anybody that comes in that I think has some kind of a positive attitude, it's like, oh yeah, bring them on in at whatever level they're at, because like you said, there's people, I mean, come on, you know, not everybody's going to walk out and be part of the Schmoedown and be world beaters where there's going to beat everybody that comes in there. Not everybody's going to be the Adam Collins. You know, sometimes we're going to have some Brett Sheridans and stuff that you can have fun with and watch. And that dude actually admits he doesn't even watch movies. So, like, there we go. So there's a room. That's one thing great about the Movie Trivia Schmoedown that's a little different from a lot of other things is, like, it can be fun, right? It doesn't have to always be super serious with every little thing that's out there. And I can see you guys coming in and fitting in and being part of the community and a great part of the community. I'm glad that Eric said, hey, you need to have these guys on the show, because, like, it is like you seem two like two great people.
No, well, thank you. But I am curious, what if you had to pick an Inner Geekdom, what would you have picked?
I'd probably the Lord of the Rings or the Matrix.
Oh,
the Matrix, is that in? Is the Matrix its own thing?
I think the Matrix is in Inner Geekdom. Yeah. I think so. Yeah, I've heard Matrix questions, but
Okay.
yeah, I believe it is on there. It's perfect choice.
That is a good choice.
Middle Earthers who like the Matrix. I'm here for it.
This girl's all about it. Keanu Reeves. Don't get us started.
I mean, he's God. It's fine. We know.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But I mean, with that being said, you did say you have watched a little bit of Schmoedown, probably not like been the biggest fans of all time, like from the very beginning. It seems like, oh, Eric kind of introduced you to it and you got to watch a little bit. Like, what part of it so far that you've seen, even if it's just a little bit, that you like really kind of liked? Is it like the rules and how the game's played, or the personalities and stuff like that? Like, what kind of things like are you being like, oh man, I'm super excited to be involved in this part of Schmoedown?
I mean, I think definitely it's the community. I think because like everyone's friends for the most part. Like everyone's gonna congratulate each other and hang out and all of that. But I like I just like the fact that it's like we said last time, it's like a sport. It's like you're going into the boxing ring, but it's for like people who love movies. Like that's for when I was younger, that was like something I wish I could have created. So it's like great that this is a thing. So like just being a part of that and being able to geek out and like that being like what you need to do, like that's super awesome. I think Mark Ellis is super funny. I love his commentary. So every time I'm just like, what else? He's really quick. Like he's always got something funny to say. So I'm just like,
Oh yeah, he's on point. It literally keeps the match lively and fun. But yeah.
I mean, I'm the same way. Definitely, even in the last week or almost 2 weeks now of meeting people in this community, it's been really, really fun. So it's great to have. I mean, we know other reactors, and it's like knowing more people who are into movies, into comics, and wanting to geek out about it. I think that's just really great. But also just the trivia part, like. I've never, again, I wasn't the best with trivia. Like,
don't keep saying
that.
I
mean, when it comes to
manager,
but I'm studying, and I'm really proud of my study. You guys should see my notebook. I'm really
she's
taking
always
it serious.
every time on the phone. She's like, answer this question. I'm like, oh, sure.
No, I really want to get on, and I'm probably not selling myself.
No, you are. You're on it, girl. You're studying.
And the reason why I'm like really happy that we're in this place right now is because when I was in high school, like my best friend, her family did movie nights. And they did trivia. They had like all the board games, all the card games for trivia. And I would sit there like, Brad Pitt. And it's like Kevin Kushner. It's just terrible. Now, like I've seen my growth in these last couple of weeks of just like actually taking the time to get a little bit serious with it. And like just learning like, oh yeah, Don Cheadle is this guy. And then he's in this. But there's this director. Like it's just been nice to expand my knowledge. And the last and I'm going to keep on doing it because at some point I'd like to see us get really deep into Schmoedown. Yeah. So it's like this is really like lighting a fire under my booty. So I'm for it.
Yeah, nice. Now it's not very often that we have people that love the anime. Looking at some of y'all stuff on the YouTube channels, y'all actually do a lot of reviews and reactions and stuff to that kind of stuff. So this would be a question for both. What for the chat, the people watching right now, like what anime, if they're say maybe they don't dabble in anime too much, right? Like, so they don't know a lot about it. Each of y'all can like name one that y'all think that somebody could go there and they'd probably really like as far as animation goes.
Attack on Titan. Yeah, that's an easy one, but it's great. Like I think that's one of the best.
But it's a deep angsty one almost. Yeah. So it's like that one's great. My Hero, which is another really big popular, it's heroes. So I think a lot of people in Schmoedown would probably like that because it deals with, battling the villain and all that. And even we had to stop our reaction, but Black Clover. I think it's good. Well, it's taken a while to get there. That's true, but
it's a long or slow burn. I guess it's like,
but it's worth it. It's worth the wait.
Oh, cool. Like me personally, I'm not a huge anime person. Like I've never gotten into it big, but I have seen the first season, which I think they have released another season. But the first season of Attack on Titan, and my personal favorite, the one that I found so far has always been so far Death Note. I've loved
Yeah, it's great. That's a great one.
That's something that my best friend is trying to get me into. He's like, please watch more anime with me. And I'm like, I will work on this. I promise I will do this. So
That's a good one. That's the thing about anime is that there's literally, it's such a spectrum. Like there's the super girly stuff I'll never touch. Then you get into like, you know, just regular hero stuff, and then you go into like a deep, dark, gory, twisted world. There's so much. There's so many different things. So everyone can find the anime that they like. Everyone.
I love that. That's so great. Now, all right. So I know that when you sent in your audition video, I know they asked for a promo. I'm not going to ask you to cut a promo. That's okay. But you know, we've talked a lot about who you are, the things you like. Now I want you to tell Justin and I why the Schmoedown needs you. Why do they need you? Oh, I know, right? You got this. Come on. We want to know why we need you, and we do. So I'm already sold. Go for it. Sell them.
I mean, I was gonna go Hulk Hogan on that, but I won't. No. No. I mean,
I think we bring something different. I mean, we're two really great friends. We're best friends. We've created this together. We've grown our own channel. You know, it started literally as nothing. Like it was just nothing. And if you go back, please don't go back. But if you go,
the filter's really bad.
If you go back, I mean, you see the growth. I mean, and I think we did that together. I think, you know, having Nerd Chronic Eric and all that, you know, also, he's our editor.
He's the best.
But we have a lot of, we're very passionate people, extremely passionate, very emotional, and I think we really would be a great, like, new, I don't know, because
we'll be fabulous. I'm gonna just say it. No, because like Imon and I, we are competitive ladies, and
we are competitive.
And like as much as we're a great team. So that's why if you need people in a team, right here. We have great banter. But I mean, we do like to get in it. We like to be like, hey, now we'll talk about smack talk, but you know, the nicest way possible. Yeah. But I think we like to have a good time, honestly, and we're fun. We're loud when we're comfortable. At least I'm loud. I'm always loud. But you
Nothing wrong with that.
We do like a good challenge, and I think this is a great place to challenge our movie skills, and especially now that we're getting back into our movie reactions as well for our channel. So like we're trying to do that, or eventually do it weekly. So it's like having this kind of under a belt as well. I think it's just gonna make it well rounded, and also it's gonna bring some fun to the show. Honestly, I think it's great.
And I'll be honest with you, like if you had to pick someone to be like really good friends with that was in the community and stuff like that, that would probably help you out the most. It's this guy right here, Nerd Chronic, with everything they've accomplished with the channels they built on out of sheer will and learning from scratch. They'd bring the same energy to the Schmoedown. And I mean, if that's the case, I'm going to tell you, there's a lot of people out there, some people that are part of the Schmoedown that kind of came along at the very beginning and stuff. Some of those people don't hit the books very hard. They just go in there on what they know, right? And some of them can afford to. I mean, players like Ethan Irwin and stuff like that, that dude makes movies, literally helps make movies. So like he just knows a bunch of stuff about movies and stuff, and he can get away with that. And then there's some out there that might need to work on their skills a little bit. And if y'all come in here in the Schmoedown and it's taking it seriously as a, you know, I see you obviously are passionate about it, which is also good. But yeah, coming in and working really hard at something like your channel and willing to put that kind of energy into being part of the Schmoedown and this other thing, that's a good duo. That's two good things to put together.
Yeah, well, we're having a good time, and we are really excited for Schmoedown. We really are. Like even just to watch if we don't make it, like because we know that Eric from Blind Wave, he's in the draft. I'm positive he'll get on here. So it'll be cool to see someone from our community if we don't make it, you know. And who's the other group? Is it the Real Rejects?
Oh, that they've been on.
Oh, they've been on, but they're not. Yeah. Okay, but they're not.
Yeah, we've got some reactor friends who have been, like the Real Rejects, Late to the Party. Yeah. So it's
Oh yeah, that's nice. Yeah, they both actually been part and Real Rejects has been there for like ever. They've been part of it for a long time, and they started being that fun group that just wants to go out there and have fun, and they don't even almost care if they win or lose. And to now they're a group, and they're trying to be more and more serious about it. They're actually, trying to turn that corner of like, nah, man, we want to not just have fun. We want to be serious. They might be a dark horse couple, a couple of guys to get in this draft coming up, actually. And so, yeah, man, that's cool. So you're friends with those, and so you actually do know people that are involved, so you wouldn't be out there by yourself. Like, that's kind of cool.
No, I mean, we don't get cocktails with them, but we do support them. Yeah.
Right.
You never know, that may change, especially when COVID is done.
I hope. Let's open up things and go get cocktails.
Well, ladies, you're just so fun, and I'm really, really excited to see you in the draft. I know Justin is too. Like, we're having a good time with you. I mean, did you have anything else that you wanted to, put out there so that we know what to look for?
You're so bad at promoting. Like,
I think if anything, we love movies.
Mm-hmm.
We do. This is the type of competition that I feel like I was born. I'm laughing as I'm saying it, but because it's hard for me to take myself seriously sometimes. But it's true. Like this is something that is really important, and I'm glad it was created. And it's just crazy. Again, I think we said this last time that we're sitting here, potentially to be a part of it. So I really want that to come out. It's like we're really passionate people. When we like something, we're locked in, and we put our all into everything. Every reaction video, everything we do, our all. It's every single time. So. And that's all I can say is that we will do that 100%. And we'll have fun as well. So that's
Yeah, I think you really summed it up. We are just very passionate people, and we love movies, and
we do.
We love anime, and we love just regular TV shows too. So kind of being able to bring that into the community, have fun, be competitive. Like it literally is sports. You're on teams. And, when you beat a team or you lose a team, you're not like giving each other the bird. You're like, man, good game. You answered. I didn't think about that. It's just like, come on. Like, who doesn't want to be a part of that kind of community? Right?
Agreed.
Yeah, and one of the things to really think about is like not just being on a team, like an actual personal team, like two people together, like because of the thing they do, the factions, like you're still part of that team, and that's something to think about, right? Like you get drafted, and you're trying to make that team and that faction like more and more, valuable, because like you maybe you can step in and like help coach up and stuff and get up the other competitors ready to go, and at the same time learn. So that's one thing to keep in mind. You get drafted, and I would just say, like, if you don't get drafted, your name doesn't get called out Friday. It seems like, like I said, you're one of the best so far that we've had on here at like kind of realizing and knowing like where you stand. Like you want to get drafted, right? But like you do understand that like, hey, we may have to do this in baby steps, and if we do it, if that's what we have to do, it seems like you two are willing to do it, which I'm pretty happy with, because like I'm excited for like not just the main show and the Movie Trivia Schmoedown, but this new show that's going to start up with some of these people that we don't know a lot about and stuff, and getting to learn them in a different way. So that's going to be kind of fun to me. But yeah, we do this for you guys because like we want people to see you guys. We want people to see your personalities and be able to come in here and make like decisions on like, hey, should we take this person, and this person? And yeah, so hey, appreciate you for coming on. Thank you a whole lot.
Having us.
Thank you.
I mean, and I'll give you one more piece of advice. So this is what you do. You tell Nerd Chronic, you tell Eric, you'd be like, yo, I got this video, I need edited like in this certain way. And you act like it's a normal episode for your show, but it's actually a promotional thing for you two to get into the Schmoedown. Because like, look, when he puts a promo together, he makes people cry, makes them laugh, makes them cheer. So like, he's possibly, I call him the magic man for a reason. He possibly could put something together for you that could magically get you in the Schmoedown, because that's straight up 100%. That dude is freaking amazing. But yeah, ask that dude for as much advice as you need and let him help you on the way. And I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be excited no matter where I see you two. Like I'm actually kind of excited. I'm gonna have to go watch a couple of videos on your YouTube channel. It'd be awesome.
Yeah, depending on if you're into Peaky Blinders.
Oh yeah, well, I love her.
Breaking Bad, whatever you're into, we might have watched. So
Heck yeah, I'm down. Let's do this.
But like I said, thank you very much for coming on. In a little bit, we're going to get prepared for like another guest that we have coming in. Somebody that's hoping to be drafted, Star Wars player by the name of Gold Leader, the Gold Leader, which is cool because I know what that is because I love Star Wars. But yeah, I do want to give y'all the opportunity though to like promote your channel and stuff and put that out there so that people that are here that may not have been, like kind of like me, like I said, I admitted I didn't know a whole lot because that's one of the coolest things about this so far is meeting all these new people. And so, yeah, like put it out there. Let them know where they can find you, like on Twitter, YouTube, whatever you got going on.
yeah, so Imon Snow, you can see it there. It is the YouTube channel name. My name is Imon, and Instagram handle is the same. Twitter, I believe, is the same, or it might be Imon Frost.
Yeah.
But
And then my Instagram is Abby Corinne. So
yeah,
and people should be looking out for, honestly, as I said, we're going to start doing more movie reactions because that is one thing that we wanted to do more, but we were just so stuck, or we had long shows that we have to finish up. But like everyone watch out for them. If you're big movie nerds, we got more coming.
we did Gremlins.
Nice.
Yeah, we did Gremlins. So,
Gremlins.
it was our first time watching Gremlins.
Yeah.
Or I mean,
Well,
Kind of
yeah.
mine.
And Jeepers Creepers. We got what was it?
Tremors.
Oh, yeah. Y'all keep naming out these horror movies, and I'm going to be there because
Tremors.
I mean, Star Wars is my favorite, like cinema kind of thing. But like when I say my favorite genre, though, is horror films.
Oh
Yeah,
yes,
okay.
sir. You can. Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, we jump a lot, but
I will literally watch anything you put on there. I'm like, okay, let's do this. Let's go. Now, if you do Kill Bill, I will literally just be sitting there like, it's fine.
we've seen that so many times.
Yeah, that might be fun though to like go doing it like.
That is my hands down favorite movie, always and forever.
That'd be awesome, for sure.
But thank you, and I'm super happy for Nerd Chronic to drop us the names, and I'm like, oh, dude, like, man, if you like them, I know I'm gonna like them, and I wasn't wrong. That's exactly what happened. Like you guys, and like I said, I'm looking forward to seeing you, and y'all have a great rest of your night.
You too. Take care, guys. Bye.
You're welcome.